Okay, on this one they still want you to find the standard form, right, for a line. But if you notice, this time they don't give you an equation. All they give you is 2 points. Well, we know this is the first point, so we'll call it x1, y1. We know this is the second point, we'll call it x2, y2. And we do have a model that I could use. We have that point slope formula. That's where you can actually see the slope and the point. The only thing is that you don't have the slope either, but we know how to find the slope given 2 points. So right now, the slope is what we're going to find. Okay? But we have x1 and y1, which is right there and right there. The other two letters, remember that every equation has an x and a y unless there's special lines. So that's why you still need to have a y and an x by itself. So I'm going to find my slope. Okay. I have the formula y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Remember that one? So we have negative 2 minus 3 all over negative 4 minus 5, which gives me negative 5 on top, negative 9 on the bottom, which negative negative becomes positive. So positive 5/9. That's my slope. That's the one that's going to go here. Okay. Here's my y1. That's going to be a 3. Here's my x1. That's going to be a 5. Simple. So my new equation should be y minus 3 equals 5/9 x minus 5. Now the multiplication. The first one is always easy. It's just the fraction with the x. Second one, I'm multiplying 25 times 5 is 25. It's kind of like putting a 1 in the bottom, right? The 9 and the 1 stay the same. The 5 and the 5 become 25. And then there's nothing to reduce, nothing to simplify, right? So I'm going to bring that minus 3 across as a plus 3. I'm going to put it over here on top. The reason for that, again, so that you can put it as a fraction. The only way you're going to be able to add or subtract fractions is with a common denominator. Well, I can multiply the 1 times 9 so it can become a 9. But again, if I do it in the bottom, I better do it to the top. So this section right here actually becomes negative 25 over 9, that's the blue part, and then plus 27, that's 3 times 9, over 1 times 9 is 9. So that can actually become negative 25 plus 27 divided by our common denominator of 9. See, they're both 9, so let's just write it one time. And 25 negatives and 27 positives actually gives me positive 2. So 2 over 9. So plus 2 over 9. So this whole thing here becomes plus 2 over 9. Okay. And then this part's already done with the y, right? This part, I'm just going to bring it down. And then this part is actually just plus 2 over 9. One more step, because this would be good if it was the slope-intercept form, but they want the standard form, so that means I'm going to bring this guy over here to the other side, and it actually becomes negative 5 over 9x. So let's continue over here. We got negative 5 over 9x plus y equals 2 9s because this part went to the left side. A cannot be negative, so we're going to multiply everything times negative 1 so that we can change all the signs. We do not want A to be negative. And then I don't want to have a denominator, so I'm going to multiply by that denominator. As you can see here, 9 times 5 divided by 9, which is the first one, right? The 9's cancel, leaving me only the 5. That's this one here. 9 times y is negative 9y. And then 9 times this is actually 9 times negative 2 over 9, right? It's 9 times negative 2 over 9. Well, you can see the 9's cancel again, leaving you only the negative 2. And you're pretty much done.